Last night, Dave Chappelle hosted SNL for the third time. It was funny as hell, man. I had a good time watching this. Dave Chappelle up there working his magic as usual. And this was just jokes. It was no, stories. He didn't talk about trans people, none of that. He kept it all on the jokes, all about current topics, current events. He talked about the midterms. He talked about Trump. He talked about Herschel Walker. He talked about Kyrie Irving and Kanye West. And it was amazing stuff. It was great. I hope that you tune into it. Some people are upset. Yeah, because they don't like jokes. They don't like comedy. They want us to all die real slow. Just die looking at our bills pile up. Just die watching possible World War III in Russia. They want us to just be miserable and depressed because they are miserable and depressed, so they want us to be miserable and depressed. That's what it is, They don't like their lives, so they want us to not like our lives. We doing like a Dave Chappelle. They hate that shit. They hate that we enjoy our lives. That for a little bit of time, we can escape our problems and listen to somebody speak some truth, but also make it funny. New York Times put out an article this morning that's entitled, Saturday Night Live, Dave Chappelle mocks Kyrie Irving and Kanye West. And no, he didn't mock them. He made jokes, dumbass. He made jokes. He made jokes about Kyrie. He made jokes about Kanye West. Nothing wrong with that. They were good jokes. One of the jokes was, there's two words you don't put together, ever. The and Jew. Never put those together in a sentence. I just did, but I'm just saying what he said, and it was funny. It was hilarious. He said Kanye West lost $1.5 billion in 24 hours. All he had to do was go to sleep. He didn't. He tweeted out that shit that cost him $1.5 billion. People don't even wrap their head around how much money that is. So Dave Chappelle is the greatest. He hit on a lot of points. He made a lot of sense. And when he was making jokes about Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, I never felt like he was doing it to please his bosses. Yeah, I never felt like he was doing it so that he could make Massa happy. I never felt like he was doing it because he was just want to throw him under the bus. No, he made it funny and interesting. He took a take. He took it and said, how can I make this funny? Let me see, what can I do? Let me move this around and do this thing. Let me make it funny. That's what he did. And I also want to point out, we needed this shit. We needed somebody to come in and take some of the air and move it around and crack a window and spray some Lysol or some Febreze because it was getting funky up in here, right? Getting funky up in here. We needed Dave Chappelle to come in and cut on the thermostat and cut the air on. You know, because people were getting, and they still are, these people are still butthurt. They can't deal with life. They hate life. They want to make life unlivable for the rest of us because they hate their lives. There was all jokes, all entertainment. So New York Times can kiss my ass. He wasn't mocking Kyrie Irving. He was joking about Kyrie Irving. He never said Kyrie deserves to be suspended and never play ball again. Because, see, that's not a joke. It's not funny. He didn't say that. He said Kyrie Irving probably doesn't believe in the Holocaust. That's not funny either, but it is kind of. It is kind of that you would not believe. That everyone's just lying about the see? So I'm not... I'm just saying, it's like he's not trying to make a political statement. That's the thing. Jokes are not political statements. They're not mission statements. They're not promotions. They're jokes, motherfucker. Jokes. Funny. Ha, ha, ha. Remember that? Remember when shit used to be funny? You could just laugh at something. No one to say, oh, this means you are trans or you are phobic. You don't like the LG. You don't like these. No. Means it was funny. That's what it means. So I thought it was expertly done. When he talked about Kanye West, he said Kanye West appears to be unwell. Yeah. And if he wasn't unwell before, He damn sure was unwell once he realized he lost all that goddamn money. I would be a little sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you. I lose $100 and I'm like, what the hell? I'm a little beside myself. Imagine losing $1 million. Imagine losing $1 billion. Case closed. So I hope that Dave Chappelle continues to do his thing. You know, I noticed there's some comedians that don't like Dave Chappelle. Yeah, because they don't like greatness. Yeah, they don't like greatness. It just reminds them. They watch Dave Chappelle, and it reminds them that they're not that good. That's what it is. You know, when I meet somebody who's good at what they do, like commentating or doing what I do, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Good job. Like, dope shit. I become a fan of them. I don't hate on them and go, ugh, yuck. Why is everyone liking this? Why do you like, I can't believe people like this. What are you doing like now? I go, dope. What can I learn from this thing that they've mastered? How can I improve what I do? But that's not what the haters do. Haters hate. That's why they call it haters. I support Kyrie Irving, but I still find it funny. I support, well, Kanye West with the slavery was a choice shit. That's a problem. I still can't get over that. I'm trying. Don't go taking what Dave Chappelle did and compare it to Shaq or Shannon Sharp or Reggie Miller or Kendrick Perkins' dumbass. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not the same thing. Dave Chappelle is a comedian. Say that shit with me. Comedian. Shaq is a sellout. And another thing, don't tell me, oh, Jalen Rose, he may have said that. That was fuck. He shouldn't have said that, but he has a black school. I don't care what he's got. We can still criticize Jalen Rose regardless of what he's done. What, so you think a person is unable to be criticized because they gave some money? Really? Kanye West gave millions of dollars to black causes. That doesn't mean he gets to say black people, slavery was a choice. No, we criticize him for that. We could criticize Jalen Rose and Shannon Sharp and Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley. Come on now, come on. Earlier. Abba. Shaq don't make mistakes. What Shaq do, Shaq make money. I made money all times. I make money all the time. When I'm making money, I'm spending money. I'm putting it on the kids. I bought kids some shoes. When I was a kid, I couldn't afford shoes, so I buy shoes. But you also put your foot in your damn mouth, Shaq. So I had to tell you about that shit because you're not going to throw black people under the bus. What Dave Chappelle did, he didn't throw anyone under the bus. He did his damn job, and he did his job well. Dave Chappelle is great, not just because of the way he tells his jokes, but because of the honesty. Like when he said that Trump is an honest liar, okay? That's the realest shit I've ever heard someone say about Trump. He's an honest liar. You know? He'll tell you some honest, but then it's got lies all in it. But it's honest, or it'll be a lie with honesty in it. It's weird what Trump is able to do. It's sort of like Charleston White. Charleston White, he's an honest liar, right? I'm honest. I'm a snitch. I'm a snitch ass. But then it's like, but gangster rappers killing us. That's honest. I actually both of those honest. But honest liar, I get it. That's what Trump is. And that's why Dave Chappelle is the GOAT. Because he does shit like that. Like when he said, Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble. Mic drop. And for the trans community people in the comment section, just because I like Dave Chappelle doesn't mean I don't like you. I don't like you, the ones that are complaining, because you are complaining. Get what I'm saying? Like, it's not because your sexuality or your orientation or how you identify. It's that you are complaining in my goddamn comment section about what I like to watch when you could just bounce. It is also very insulting, motherfucker, for you always comparing black people to this shit. Listen, We march for civil rights. We protest police brutality. Y'all motherfuckers are protesting a comedian. You are protesting jokes. That ain't the same thing. All right?